What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in this video we're going to be opening up and going through a Power Rangers VHS tape collection that I had purchased a few years ago now. One of the many collections and items that we purchased before we moved and just never got around to really going through all of it and opening up and putting it in protectors and all that good stuff with a lot of the things that we have. So I figured I would record opening this up. Now, this is mainly just old VHS tapes of Power Ranger episodes and specials and things like that. There are a few other items in here that aren't Power Rangers. There's a couple, I believe, VR Trooper VHSs, and they even let me have a brand new Blu-ray copy of Power Rangers the movie for buying all this. But I got this collection. I think I paid about $50 for all these old VHS tapes. They just weren't selling and stuff for this individual who had a small like thrift shop or whatever. So I bought everything that had to do with Power Rangers off of them that was in this this shelved area. But let's go ahead and open this up and go through it. There are a couple items in here that are really cool. At the time, you'll see when I get to them, I'll talk more about them, but I'm sure at the time they weren't considered to be as valuable. Now they are probably a little more valuable, but that's not really why I bought them. But let's go ahead and go through this. And right here on top is actually what I'm talking about. So I'm going to be very careful with this. I want to get these in protectors. But with this collection, there was actually 2 VHS cassettes of Jason David Frank's like martial arts instruction videos. And both of them appear to be signed by him. Now at the time when I bought this, Jason David Frank was still with us, so they probably didn't think too much about this. Not really sure how much these would be worth now, but that's not what I have them for. I'll probably never let go of the stuff that I have signed by Jason David Frank. I'm not in it for like the value of it or the resale of it. But I thought these were really neat, and I really want to get these in some protectors and display them. But these are 2 of the Karate Club VHS tapes. We'll check out the back real quick. Very, very cool. And these actually open up right here. So this would have had to have been around the season 3 mark. It's got the Falcon emblem right there. But I just thought that was really neat. I'm pretty sure this other one is the same. It's got a little opening flap here on the front. It's really cool. Shows a lot of the stances. And then here on the back, the Green Ranger Karate. Or the Green Ranger Kata. Sorry, that's what it says there on the back, not Karate. But on the front it says Karate Club. Very cool. These are probably 2 of the better items in this whole collection. But I want to get these in some of my VHS protectors and get them protected. All right, this right here is actually a little stand. So in this collection is one of these, oh, I see it right here. One of these tapes that some people take these tapes and put like LED lights in them and stuff and make little displays out of them, out of like the actual VHSs. I'm not sure if this was an actual VHS tape, but they've just put a Power Rangers logo on it with some Power Rangers background pictures there in the back, and there's LEDs wrapped around in there. So when you turn this on, it lights up, and then it sets on that little stand. But these are really neat. I'm pretty sure we have another one of these. I think it's from the Day of the Dumpster actual cassette where they just put lights on it. But I thought this one was cool, that the custom Power Rangers theme to it. Once again, I'm not sure if this cassette was actually one of the... so this says very silly songs. So I don't think this was a Power Rangers VHS cassette, but I do like the choice of a green cassette. So I thought those were really neat. So they threw this in and let me have it as well, and it came with that little stand. I set it somewhere, but I'll go ahead and set this over here. All right, right here to the side, I see we got some of the VR Troopers cassettes. So this is Virtual V6. I did like VR Troopers. It's been forever since I've seen it. I do want to go back and watch it, but I'm not sure exactly at what point in the series this episode was, or some of these other ones. Here's another one. This is computer captive. But these boxes are, for their age, I mean, they're in really good shape. I'm going to put these in protectors as well, if I don't drop them all over the place. I've got a few more VR Troopers cassettes down in here. So this is Error in the System. And this is Lost Memories. And I think that's about it for these. There might be another one in there, but about 4 or 5 of these VR Trooper cassettes. Oh, there's the stand. All right, let's see what we got here on top. We got Karate Masters an Austin St. John martial arts instructional video. Very cool. I want to get that in a protector as well. Once again, the box is in pretty good shape. Little tiny scratch right there, but other than that, I mean, these things are in, almost all these VHS cassettes were in really good condition, so another reason why I bought it. There's actually, I'm pretty sure there's duplicates in here. Let's see if I can get these out without dropping them all over the place. So this is like 3 of the golden boxed Ninja Quests. So the Ninja Quest, the mini-series, 90 minutes of action, hosted by Bulk and Skull. So there's one of those. Let's go ahead and check out the backs of it. I don't want the cassette to slide out and slam on the floor. But there's the back of that. All-time favorites, The Good, the Bad, and the Stupid. Only available on video. Another golden box. And then all-time favorites, The White Light, the mini-series. 50 minutes of action, hosted by Bulk and Skull. So those appear to be multiple episodes, not just one episode per VHS. Here, saran wrapped together, is all 5 cassettes of the Green with Evil. These were the different boxes that came out after the original 5. Those are in here that have the actual Green Ranger on the front. This just has Tommy in his civilian attire on most of the front of these, I believe, except for maybe these 2. And we might go back and review this stuff more in depth in a separate video, but I'm kind of just gonna press through to see all what's in here. So we got all 5 of those. Right here I see the sealed, they threw this in there for me, the Blu-ray copy of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. And it said the Blu-ray version of this is like the best version. Of course, I'm sure that's the case with a lot of Blu-rays, but the improvement quality over the original to the Blu-ray is like one of the more impressive ones. We actually watched this a couple months ago, I think, the Blu-ray version. And it was really good. Of course, the CGI was still 90s CGI, but all right, let's see what else we got here. So the Green Ranger, the mini-series, the original part 1. Oh, we got the official fan club video right here. That's pretty neat. The Bloom of Doom, one of the different types of boxes where it actually had both of them on there. Unlike the original 5, like these right here. I really liked these though. I still have my original Day of the Dumpster that I bought like in school in one of those little magazine things. I must have watched that thing so much I doubt it works anymore. But so here's High Five. We've got Bloom of Doom. Here's another part 1. It's one of those that's in that saran wrap set, but here's another copy of it. Box is in amazing shape. All right, Where There's Smoke, There's Fire, the White Ranger series. So we got one of those cassettes right here. I'm not sure how many of those exactly were in the set, but I think they all might be in here. Here's Rocky Just Wants to Have Fun, the White Ranger series. We've got Goldar's Vice Versa, part of the White Ranger series. Oh, I thought that one was completely sealed for a minute. It's still got the plastic around the top of it. But where there's smoke, there's fire again. I think we already had one of these, but this one's in really good shape because it still had the plastic on it for the most part all these years. Happy Birthday, Zach. In one of the older collection videos I opened, I actually got all 5 of these original ones that were in good shape, and I put them in cases, but these are in really good shape too. Might have to put these in protective cases as well. Usually these are pretty beat up, but here's the Green Ranger miniseries part 5 of the original boxed release of these. One of my favorite episodes of all time. Speaking of favorite episodes of all time, The Wannabe Ranger. I actually have a copy of this as well that I had when I was a kid, but this box is a little dinged up. Mine's probably worse. But this right here is one of my all-time favorite Power Ranger episodes, The Wannabe Ranger. All right, speaking of Day of the Dumpster, here we go. Oh, this one's rippied here at the top. But other than that, the box is actually in really good shape. But that's Day of the Dumpster. All right, right here, we have some of the ones that actually had like a 3D reflective little, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a little card right here on the front. But this one was Lord Zed Waves, part of the Morphin series. I don't know if you can see kind of Lord Zed and his staff going back and forth there. Not really much to the back of these ones, but then right here is lights, camera, action with the White Ranger doing his different poses. I don't think I have any of those actually. All right, what do we got here? We got 3 more of those. So lights, camera, action. When is a Power Ranger not a Power Ranger, and Lord Zed Waves again. So 2 more copies of those 2 plus 1 in the middle. I'm not going to rip that open just yet. Right here we have some of the big clamshell cased ones. So this was the Power Rangers in Space episode. I forget what this one was about actually. It's got the Psycho Rangers on it. I wonder if they were in this episode. I don't remember, but let's actually open it up and see if that's what's in here. Yep. There it is, Power Rangers in Space. Oh man, it's actually got some original inserts in it. What is this? And it's got one of the old toy advertisements. That's awesome. I wonder if that actually came in there or if someone put that in there at some point. But that's really neat. And this is in really good shape actually. We got Power Rangers the movie, the original clamshell. Ivan Ooze. Let's see if it's actually in here. It sure is. Power Rangers the movie. That's awesome. This clamshell is actually in pretty good shape too. Power Rangers Turbo. Got Divatox there. Me and the kids actually just watched this the other day. And Power Rangers the Turbo movie is in there. This clamshell is a little smashed right here. But all in all, still in pretty good condition. Make a nice display piece. Got one more down here. We've got Power Rangers Zeo Quest. I'm assuming that this was a not for sale or rental screening copy. Huh. I wonder if that's rare. A screening copy. Full-length video. Oh, that's pretty neat. I'll have to look more into that. All right, we got some more Green Ranger miniseries, another part 5. We got part 3 here, part 4, and part 2. Was the other one? I don't remember if the first one we looked at already was part 1, but I think we got the whole set of the original Green Ranger miniseries boxes. Once again, all in pretty good condition. All right, so this is actually a sealed copy of Food Fight, one of the re-released boxes with the new graphics on it. I don't know, I know some people reseal these. I don't know if this is an original sealed one or if this has been resealed, because usually they had stickers and stuff all over them. I'm not sure about that one. Same thing with this one. Nope, this one's open at the bottom, but this has the plastic on it. This is Happy Birthday, Zach. So the re-release copy of it. Here's another Green with Evil Part 2 of the new boxed ones that came out a little later. Oh, this is really cool. Check this out. Lord Zedd's Monster Heads. 99 cents. And this one's got the same sealing pattern. I think these have been resealed. But Lord Zedd's Monster Heads. We're getting down to the end. Here's Day of the Dumpster. So this one's actually open at the bottom. I'm not entirely sure if this is, like I said, an original sealed one or it's been resealed, but nonetheless in really good condition. Here's High Five. This one's not sealed. Little dinged up here on the side, but not the worst I've seen. And right here, I knew this was in here, but this is actually an original sealed copy of the Day of the Dumpster, because it's got the original As Seen on TV sticker from Fox Kids. We've got an original price tag up there for what about this probably went for when it was new back then. I don't really remember, but that looks about right maybe. There's an old price sticker here that's been ripped off. So I'm pretty sure in the way that this was sealed here. Pretty sure this is an original sealed. If not, to go and find one of these original stickers. That was pretty impressive. But so there's a sealed copy, I believe originally sealed, of the Day of the Dumpster. Very cool. And that's it. Let me try to reorganize this in the shot so we can get one last look, and we'll check out all the VHS tapes that came in this collection. So 1 second and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we've got everything back here in the shot that we just got out of that box. Very, very cool collection in my opinion. I'm looking forward to getting a lot of these cased up and displayed. I didn't have a lot of these, but to land those autographed Jason David Frank instruction videos was a really cool plus. I'm looking forward to putting those on my JDF shelf over here. And then the light up cassette, those are really neat. That thing's going to look really cool when it's all lit up on the shelf. But other than that, these VHS tapes really don't sell for all that much if you can find them in a store. Now, if you find them online, someone's probably going to want a little bit more for them, but I was able to pick up all this for $50. Now, I'm not saying that that's the average going price. I lucked out a little bit on it, but I was just in an old, kind of like an old gaming store the other day, and they had some of these, and they were selling for like 50 cents a tape. So you can actually find these, you know, if you find them in person for very, very cheap, but online is probably a different story. But looking forward to getting all these cased up. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Let me know what you thought about these. And if you guys have a lot of these, and that's pretty much it. So we will see you next video.